Welcome back. The Progressive People's Alliance, the PPA, has kicked against the sharing of the country's recovered loot, stressing that it will not solve the problem of poverty in the country. The national chairman of the party, Mr. Peter Ame, stated this in Abuja at a press briefing. In his opinion, it will be wiser for the federal government to give the money to small businesses across the country. The federal government had stated that it will distribute the last recovered Abacha loot to poor families across 19 states of Nigeria.
Believe in artisans, because small business, as a trader, I know this as a matter of fact. In all the developed countries of the world, small business are the corner piece of growth. If you have artisans, the vulcanizers, the mechanics, and the wholesalers who can be provided skills, I don't believe in tokenism. I don't believe in 5,000 being shared to poor people. As an economist, I know this, that is a waste of fund, it's a waste of hard-earned money. Over $330 million will be shared to people. 5,000 can never take anybody out of poverty. If you are a trader, you know this. If we must grow Nigeria, we must grow Nigeria from the point of innovation, from the point of, how they call it, giving incentive to those who are already in the venture of promoting growth, to those who are already in the venture of selling, to those who are already in the venture of investment. In that unit of form, there will be what they call, spiral effect and expansion. One will employ, and the other will employ the other.
Indiscriminate parking of heavy truck drivers on major roads is now a major concern of road transport workers in Niger State who want the government to address the problem. The National Association of Road Transport Workers, owners that is, in Niger State, want the federal government and state governments to provide parking spaces for heavy trucks. Meanwhile, the chairman of the House of Representatives Committee on Petroleum Resources, downstream, Akilaja Joseph, who also added his voice to the call, says Nigeria is losing huge amounts of money to road traffic due to what he described as the insensitivity of the government to the problem.
There are spaces, land is surplus in Suleja area, where government as a policy should provide it as social service, because no driver wants to leave Maiduguri to come and stay here. If the pipeline is working in Maiduguri, he will stay with his family and just do very short distance and go home. But if he must come to Suleja to pick product, and he will be here for 2 months, even if he has parking space in Maiduguri, he cannot carry the parking space from Maiduguri to Suleja. And like water, tanker drivers will find the place of least assistance. Anywhere they see, they'll park there. So if they don't want them to park and cause congestion for the public, they should provide parking space for them.
Which brings this edition of News Across Nigeria to a close, where North, South, East, and West will let you know what's happening across the country. Thank you for watching. I'm Olumide Mkolo.